Hey guys, so I just wanted to share some Christmas magic with you. A little story that just happened to me. So I've been debating whether to stick with a real tree. I've always had a real tree, but I also enjoy the lights, like for the full season and well into winter. So if I got an artificial tree, I could keep it up longer. Otherwise, you know how it goes. All the needles start falling down. The heat in the house affects it. So I've been really debating, looking at sales, looking at Costco's, looking online. And I'm like, I don't know what to do, God. Just give me some guidance here. Show me, should I get a real one or should I get an artificial one? I wasn't feeling clicked in yet to either. So yesterday I was bringing my daughter home, driving her home, and it was nighttime. And on the way back, I couldn't believe my eyes. On the side of the road, next to like a recycling dumpster, was this tree standing up in all its glory, and I almost fainted. I immediately pulled over and I said, oh my God, this is the tree I'm supposed to get. And I pulled over, threw it in the trunk of the car, and I put it in and I brought it home. And what I realized was some of the lights, it had lights on it. It was pre-wired. When I got home, I put it up and I was just cutting out all of the old wires and lights. And I'm like, oh, maybe I'll just keep it outside. Maybe I won't keep it indoors. I don't know. And I started doubting myself. But first of all, we need to be open to receive. It's 11:11 right now. And a normal or some people might have just driven by and said, oh, that's going to be a piece of shit tree. No one gives something good away, and kept on driving. But because I was open and finally tuned to receiving and always trust and adore the magic of Christmas, the magic of life, I pulled over and threw it in. So as I was putting it up last night, I mean, it was nothing to put up. I just brought it in the house. Then I was cutting out the lights, and then I started doubting it. And then I'm like, well, this is an artificial tree. Is it representative of artificial energy in this house? And then I was starting to be a Debbie Downer, and I was getting in my head too much instead of accepting the magic that it was. But then I woke up this morning, and it was a fresh answer in the tree. And I'm going to show you. I only have the lights on because I'm going to wait for the kids to come home I'm going to wait till the kids come home to put ornaments on it. But what came to me is this tree truly represents the spirit of Christmas magic. It shows us when we open up and when we believe what can happen. Things come out of nowhere, literally nowhere. When we disengage from it, put the thought out and leave it and detach, that's when things appear out of nowhere, like this little tree. And even me cutting out all of the wires and the old lights and putting my light was symbolic of me raising something, not from the dead per se, but raising something to new life. I was cutting out all the old circuitry, all the old programs, all the old light that didn't work, and I infused it, putting my own lights in the tree. So it, in a way, represents the Christmas of magic, which is represented by Jesus's birth. And if you don't believe in that, Jesus represents unconditional love, the spirit, the love, the connection, the magic, the belief. So to me, I really did raise something, brought something back to life. Like when Jesus brought Lazarus to life, I think it's a metaphor how we're able to bring things to new life through our openness, through our belief, through our magic. And then I was thinking about when John the Baptist went to Jesus, and before he got killed and beheaded, they had a conversation, and Jesus kind of guided him, but he knew what was going to happen to John the Baptist, but we couldn't change him. Because I questioned, well, why didn't Jesus stop John the Baptist from getting executed? He knew, but he wouldn't interfere in the free will. He was connected, but he wasn't going to interfere on his path and his soul journey, even though he made some comments to him. And I'm talking about the Chosen series, where that scene was. And then when John the Baptist was being executed, Jesus felt it in his heart, representing all of our connections. But nothing will be forced on us. So what I'm trying to share here is nothing can be forced. We have to be open to receiving. And ultimately, it is kind of a paradox. Even though John the Baptist went and he ended up getting executed or beheaded, that was part of his soul's journey. Even though Jesus could have probably have stopped him, he didn't interfere even with that knowing. But same with Lazarus. I believe at some level, Lazarus was open to being risen from the dead. And not that this little tree was ever dead. So last night I was questioning and getting in my head, and I'm like, it's not even real. I've never had artificial trees. And I'm like, it's not even real. And what I realized this morning, it wasn't even about the material. It's about the intent. It's about the magic. It's about the opening up. It's about the unconditional love. It's about being delivered something out of nowhere. Rising into new life like this little tree. Somebody doesn't even know the effect it had on me. And it's not that I couldn't go out and buy one. It's all about the magic. It's all about the delivery. It's all about the Christ consciousness of it all, that unconditional love, that heart of a child. So I just wanted to share that with you. So obviously, the person who left it there is going to feel the impact because I did send love and blessings to it. But this little tree now, even though I was doubting it initially, and I was thinking I'll just put it outside, or does the artificialness represent artificial energy or illusions? No, it represents the magic. Everything represents the intent we put into it. So I put all of my new lights on it. I mean, they're not all new, but from my last year's tree. And it has that light, that clarity, that newness, that openness. So we're all being called, I believe, this Christmas season to open up to that new life. But new life doesn't necessarily mean a brand new physical or dying. It's more symbolic. It's more metaphorically, you're being risen into greater clarity, higher frequencies, representative by what you're creating and allowing into your reality. So I just wanted to share that. It was really beautiful. And I don't know if you guys remember my Elvis story last year, and that was so magical to me as well, but I won't go into that. But those of you might remember when I was talking about how Elvis presented to Mythos and my soul connection to him as a little kid. So just be open. And it's not about the thing, it's about the intent, and it's about the magic behind it. All right, guys, wishing you an opening and the greatest peace and joy and harmony and magic this Christmas season so that you may embody it, so you may feel it. We say a lot of things and we say we believe a lot of things, but to actually live it and embody it is another whole situation. It is just this huge joy. It is you are the life force. You are the light. You are the igniter to your life through your openness, through your trust, through your magic.